All right, welcome back. This is round 5 of CarlCon. We've got the semifinals now. This is between Vince on your left and Garrett, or aka Sweepy, on the right. As you can see, Vince is not here in commentary because he hates talking about his own games. So instead, it's me and special guest Alex Potts.
Hello. Yeah, happy to be here. So Vince said this was a really good game, so it better be good.
Yeah, both players talked big about how great this game is. So I'm expecting a real banger here, and I'll be disappointed if it's not.
Yeah. So on Vince's side, well, he played the same list the entire tournament, like the same set of models, which is Namor with no gem, Nick Fury Jr. and his grunts, Zemo, Nebula, and Spectacular Spider-Man, and under Namor's leadership, under the Invaders' leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Sweepy's end, he's playing Wakanda, and he's got, from the top down on the screen, he's got Gorgon, King T'Challa, Okoye, M'Baku, and Luke Cage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And under M'Baku's leadership, I assume.
Yeah, he'll say that here in a sec, but it will be
Yeah.
Invaders leadership versus M'Baku leadership.
Right. Cool. And then, I mean, you guys can see on the screen, but it's scientific samples, and it's Mayor Fisk, and it's 17 points. That's the 17-point lists. And Vince's tactics are Invaders, Sacrifice Brace, Battlefield Medicine, and Eye in the Sky. And Garrett's, Sweepy's tactics are Wakanda Forever, Sack and Brace, Heroes for Hire, and Wisdom of the Ancients. That's the last word in the title of the tactics, right?
Ancestors, maybe?
Oh yeah, maybe it's Ancestors. The skulls thing for King T'Challa.
Yeah.
Wisdom. Yeah, Ancestors, you were right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing Sweepy won Prio, took his secures, Vince picked 17. Because I can't imagine Vince wants to play on Fisk. I feel like this crisis draw is pretty much what M'Baku wants to do. He's very good at the central brawls. He himself is immune to stun, which is always great on Fisk. And just he wants a lot of targets in range so that like when his spender goes off and he can hit someone else, he has a target in range. He really just wants to have a scrap, right? And he has 2 taunt models as well to really increase his ability to stand and fight and tank stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. But samples also makes this like faster scoring for sure though.
Mm-hmm.
Which maybe he wouldn't want as much, but I guess both teams are down to be like a longer attrition game. So
Second Wind 7 is on October 18th and 19th. We are currently flying through the waitlist. So if you're on the waitlist, keep an eye on your email, as you are very likely to get in. If you think you might want to go to Second Wind, the waitlist is not that long and you'll probably get in. Head to secondwindchicago.com and follow the instructions to get on the waitlist. It's going to be a really good time.
Anyway, Gorgon, first activation, Gorgon went to the top sample, which we can't see. It's behind the Fisk thing, and he picked it up.
Yep.
That's it.
Kind of right in front of Namor, which is a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
But it is Namor with no gem, and while Vince's roster does have Wong for turn 1 charges, he didn't bring a Wong. And do you know where Nebula is?
I think Nebula, there's 3 models in the center on Vince's side, and I think Nebula is the furthest from us. I think it goes Nebula, then Spectacular, and then Zemo in that order.
Some order, but yeah, she's in the middle.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, Nebula is in the middle. It's Spectacular at the top, I think, and then Nebula.
That's his like web sticking up by the van. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the most Gorgon will have to take is a walk attack from Namor, which doesn't feel good, but it's not really likely to daze Gorgon. Then Sweepy will have Prio next turn, so if need be, Gorgon can walk charge out of there or just double punch Namor if he thinks he can kill him. We'll have options to get him out of there. So I think the face tank with Gorgon makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, and they don't, because like the other sort of not super important and also kind of tanky model that he could have put up there is Luke Cage, but I assume he doesn't want Luke Cage to be like far on a side and therefore not able to Heroes for Hire his main group. So while we've been talking about that, Fury and the Grunts moved up, and the Grunts grabbed one of the samples, the southern sample from our point of view. Obviously, they're like a fake safe grab because when they die, the Shield player gets to put it down.
Mhm.
And then Luke Cage walked up and just kind of got closer. He didn't really do anything. He didn't get on the Fisk. He didn't pick up a sample. He's just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, the advantage of Vince having the 3 people in the midline there is that Spectacular and Nebula definitely pose turn 1 gunshots, right? They can definitely walk and shoot you if you stand on the midline. If you're not all the way back, Zemo can poke you with his sword. So, like, not likely to kill you, but it's still attacks you don't necessarily have to take if you don't want to. So I think it's going to be a little bit of game of chicken here as models position around the Fisks, but nobody wants to get on the Fisk right now.
Right. And Nebula, I mean, it would just be one attack, but Nebula is like obviously intentionally placed to punish anybody who stands on the Fisk, on either Fisk earlier in the turn. So Spectacular grabbed Vince's back sample and also did not stand on a Fisk. It looked like he measured to be careful for a range 4 gun, but
yeah, I think he set it up so Spectacular can shoot anyone on the point next to him and have some power to swing around and do.
Yeah. Okoye walking up. Yeah, this is one of those things where, like, and I mean, you know, there are fewer safe grabs in the game than there used to be, but there are still some in the game, and some tricky stuff. But neither of these rosters are bringing like an actual full-on can grab something and walk away model. And so,
except Namor.
What? Oh, except Namor. Sorry, except Namor. But Gorgon picked up the one that Namor could reach.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're both going to be sort of unwilling to step onto the midline, at least until most of their opponents' activations are done. So Vince is clearly thinking about that now with Zemo, because Garrett only has 2 models left to go, but he declines. Zemo stays off the midline.
Yeah, I mean, the one attack from King T can do a lot, right? If you're gonna get hit one attack by somebody, King T's can do quite a bit, and also pull you off the point depending on angles and stuff. Which then you went up there for nothing, right? If he pulls you off the point, what are we doing? So I think it totally makes sense to play KG. And I think this kind of dance is an important part of playing Fisk that I think a lot of people aren't familiar with, because not a lot of people play Fisk. But like Vince has played it quite a bit into my like Cyclops King Black Bolt list. And this like dance around when do you commit to a point and how hard do you commit is complicated and not like most of the other Secures in the game.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so M'Baku takes the final standing sample, and then he is actually going to get on Fisk. I mean, this makes sense. I mean, tanky guy, Vince only has a couple activations left, and Namor is not going to screw with that Fisk. Namor might be able to reach somebody on the other Fisk. It's sort of hard to tell from this angle, but he definitely can't on the lower Fisk. So,
so M'Baku is only Def 2 energy, but will have cover here, I'm pretty sure. Unless you can get within 2, but I think the truck kind of stops that. It does have cover, so should be relatively okay, especially if you block 3 on 4. Because of invaders, Nebula can reroll her skulls, which is part of why she's in this list, is being skull unlocked on Nebula can be such a huge deal for her.
So she rolled 3, but I think he blocked it.
He blocked 3, yep. Didn't even need cover, just blocked 3 on 2 dice.
Wow. Yeah. So only Namor to go on Vince's side, and King T is activating now.
Last big spooky 5 threads. Yep. I think he's trying to see. This
kind of looks
hit a Zemo.
Yeah, go ahead. No. Yeah. This kind of looks like So I guess Garrett's okay splitting the Fisks. Like he's going to secure the one that M'Baku has, and Namor can definitely walk to the other one, obviously. Okay, so leadership goes in for King T, and he gets 3 on the dice. Okay, and Zemo had cover, so he gets 2 on the dice, and then 1 more from cover, so he takes 1 damages.
It doesn't look like there's more very far you can move Zemo. He's kind of using the back of the truck there to not get pulled by King T. So
it's very disorienting that the dice trays are desynced from the larger camera, which I think the people in the final cut won't be able to see
No.
even because our faces will be there.
Yes.
But that's it. I was like looking at it like, where are the dice? How did Vince do that? And then they rolled out a couple seconds later.
yeah.
So if I'm Vince, I would just go on the Fisk. I don't think you can like afford to like give him 2 points up for nothing, and I don't think his one attack on Gorgon is going to do anything. I would consider actually going on M'Baku's Fisk if he could reach. Okay, now that he's moved, I kind of think he couldn't reach anyway. It would be more risky that way. Slow the game down, but sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, if he could reach, I think that's interesting. I also like this play because it means Gorgon is going to have a bad next turn.
True.
Right?
Yeah, Gorgon.
Not having power for charge means he's going to walk 5 die and maybe just have to double walk depending on where the Fisk goes. I think ignoring it for your 2 VPs is a good idea.
Hey folks, sorry to interrupt your game. Looks like it's going great. Shut up, Vince. We got CarlCon dates. February 21st and 22nd. Come see the boards. Make fun of Nate with me. Bring your friends. And play some MCP.
But it's cold in February.
Not in California, you nerd.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah. So they both get 4, 2 samples and 1 Fisk each, and
no bonus points on the samples.
Yeah, no samples bonus points. And now they're reading Fisk to make sure they're doing this at the right time
And the right order too.
Yeah.
So Sweepy, as the prio player, has to move his first.
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't bring it closer to Gorgon, which I think is fine, but it really does confirm Gorgon bad time.
Yeah. So, yeah, Namor eats the stun and the damage, and then Vince could move the Fisk to do a lot, but it would be further away from his guys, so I don't know if he wants to do that.
Yeah, that's the hard part of playing Fisk, is there is a balance
Yeah.
here between getting your damage out and making it harder to score.
And he does go for it.
I do think getting chip damage on the bodyguards is helpful this early.
Totally. And also, yeah, like whenever there's a model like Okoye on the board who can do a lot but is herself obviously a 2 threat with not a lot of HP, I always think that like getting quote unquote free damage like this on her is valuable, because you want as few actual actions as possible to go into Okoye, but you're going to have to at least daze her, if not kill her at some point. So
yeah, and now 25% of her health is gone. It's great.
Exactly. And clock pretty much even too. They're like separated by 12 seconds. So, okay. So they powered up. Sweepy's gonna go, and
So this is the
King T is gonna do his.
putting Namor out here. Can King T kill him? And it's like one of those things where like a King T can kill anyone if you put all the resources into it. But that like he's not playing Wisdom, and he probably doesn't want to play Wakanda forever here.
Yeah.
And so then the 2 attacks, Namor I think has a reasonable shot of living, but it is a lot of dice with a dice fixing leadership on Sweepy's side. So
yeah, oof, and he rolled 6.
Okay,
and,
got him in the
and
first
also
guy.
that just deletes Namor because he took the 1 damage from the Fisk. That's brutal. Yeah, and he also only gets 1 power. I mean, this is like a super juicy target because he's also not going to give Namor a lot, even if he does this, even if he one-shots him. So.
Yeah, not blocking anything on a Namor that has 2 defensive rerolls is painful.
Yeah, that's rough. And unlock skulls.
Though I think
Brutal.
King T doing this in 1 attack or 2 attacks kind of doesn't matter, because I don't think King T has anything else he can do from this position.
You don't think he's in range of Zemo? I mean, it would be like in cover and stuff. It's not.
I think he's out of 3.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I think he wasn't thinking about that. Like, I think he assumed it was going to take 2 attacks to kill Namor and wasn't fine tuning things.
Yeah. So now he's thinking about what he's gonna do. He might just back up. I mean, this is just kind of weird because, like, so obviously instantly dazing Namor like that is extremely good, but King T himself isn't really in the fight next turn, at least not immediately, not if he doesn't move. And also Namor wasn't holding an extract, so like he just did a lot of attrition stuff, but it's not totally clear. It's not totally clear to me, and it seems like it's not totally clear to Sweepy either what he should be prioritizing with that model now.
Yeah, I
So
think
he,
I
like-
liked bringing him to the party down south a little better.
Yeah.
Because Gorgon can always come and take that Namor point towards the end of the turn, right? If he really wants to score it. But I also don't hate leading him over there. Because right now it's just Zemo that could threaten to do some damage to King T.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, so this is a Nebula spender into M'Baku who rolled 2 crits on his 2 defense dice.
So blocking 3 against Nebula's 6.
Yep.
And she places. Oh, wait. Well, okay. Yeah, she got the 1 reroll, but she doesn't have full rerolls because Vince moved the Fisk away from.
But M'Baku's holding a
Oh,
thing.
M'Baku has a extract. Duh. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so Okoye is bodyguarding the second attack on M'Baku. First attack did 3 damage, it looks like. Yeah. Cool.
She does have martial artists on this as well.
Sad. There's a cocked die. There's a roll. She should get her rerolls because Okoye is on the point. 2 versus 1, so 1 damage. Dang.
That's one of those ones you're really hoping. Like, if that kills Okoye with the fist damage, I think you're pretty happy that, like, a Nebula pistol shot finished that off for you.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so M'Baku goes now, which makes sense. He's definitely Garrett's most obviously under pressure model right now.
Yep. And it has spender money now, too. I think his spender only costs 4, which means with the right dice, it could be party time because that model spender, if he rolls well, does a lot of things.
Yeah. Garrett's thinking through some things that I didn't quite catch, but they sound really complicated.
Yeah.
He also himself is holding an extract, but
yeah, there's not really an obvious target for M'Baku to go into. I mean, he could try to punch Zemo, but would have to walk to see him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's doing what I think is maybe makes more sense. Instead of spendering, he's throwing the thing in front of him, so he has like a clear line of sight now.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Vince braces this, which I think is totally reasonable. Not a ton of throws on the Wakanda side. So now Sweepy has to do a builder instead of spender.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you roll good on this, can still get you into the spender because it can advance M'Baku into 2.
Right. Wow, and he uses the leadership and shows 5 on the dice. Vince has a reroll or 2. He's blocking 2. So 3 damage.
Yep. So only 1 health left on.
Damn.
I mean, this is M'Baku sometimes, right? He rolls a lot of dice, and the dice leadership really is a great way to push that over the edge.
Yeah. The 2 big Wakanda models are doing a lot here, but sort of assuming this is going to be a daze. But, like, then he's a little bit out of juice because Gorgon doesn't really have anything to do. So, yeah.
This is a very interesting list in that there's, like, a bunch of heavy support models and a bunch of heavy output models and no real generalists. So, yeah, absolutely. It's going to seem scariest at the start of the turn, and then how you weather that, it'll feel better and better later in the turn.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, he's spiking, but it's on a 1 health model, so it doesn't really matter. But that's a billion successes. And this was a spender. The spender does walked into
before
the
damage, so even though it's killing Zemo, he gets to chuck Zemo.
Yeah, he's going to throw him at Spectacular, looks like. Yep. Bunk.
Did he get his free attack trigger off the spender? I think it's wild hit.
Let me double check the trigger. I mean, they'll probably tell us in a second, but I'm just going to Google it. Yeah, it's wild hit, so he definitely did. Yes.
Only blocked 1 on the throw, took 2 on Spectacular.
Yeah, so now he's doing the advance part of the extra attack, and then he's going to be able to do. They're discussing Skull Unlocked. Yeah, so he gets to walk and do a builder. A knob curry. Oh, he's actually going to use. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh no, he's measuring it, and it looks like he's going to be out of the Fisk if he does the walk over there. So instead, he chooses violence. Reasonable.
Yeah,
And
this is one of
now-
the turns when M'Baku just does a lot of actions.
Yeah, this is. I mean, he is getting so much work done for not having Wakanda forever yet. So,
Yes.
3 spider senses. Rerolls
Spider Senses and
happening,
Invaders, so he gets 2 shots at this.
and it's a hit all 3 times. So he takes 1 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, this is like, yeah, I mostly play Midnight Suns, and I always think about it like this, though you certainly don't have to. But like, if you get a bunch of work done before you play Siege in the game, feels amazing when you actually do play Siege.
Yep.
If your attacks are just hitting at the start.
Yeah. Definitely feel like you're in a bad spot if you're Vince right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he was feeling, but like, I would already be thinking like, damn, I gotta be playing for points. I am no longer participating in attrition.
Does seem hard. So the agents are going. They shoot Okoye. They've done 1 damage so far.
Let's go. Shoot again? Yeah.
Yep.
They do nothing. Okay, so Okoye has 1 left then?
Yeah, 1
she
health
took
left.
1. Yeah, 1 from Nebula, 1 from Stun, or 1 from Fisk, and 1 from the grunts. Okay. Yeah, Vince has to get something off the board.
Yeah. I assume this would be a walk and shoot Okoye.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to worry about losing prio.
Yep. He's
so-
got that locked in.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a dead Nebula. All right.
Yep,
Well,
okay.
that's the bare minimum.
Yeah,
That does mean
that's something
Eye in the
else.
Sky will be online, which is going to be helpful if he's going to try to bring the attrition back around. Having Eye is a big deal.
Totally.
It's very
Yeah, and it makes
important.
sense. I mean, like, yeah, Sweepy did the right thing in like moving his hardest hitting activations before Vince got Eye in the Sky online, because there's like a relatively good chance that Eye in the Sky will effectively be online for the rest of the game. Like,
Yeah.
once a turn for the rest of the game. But he got to get into extremely good hits before it was live. So,
So we might
Gorgon
have
will-
the hidden Gorgon come.
yeah,
Yep.
he appears. Yeah, it just walks over to the Fisk. So it's just Spectacular left on Vince's side and Luke Cage left on Sweepy's side. So I mean, if Spectacular has what, 4 power? It looks like over there.
Yeah.
On his giant readout thing. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like you got to get one of the Fisks back, and like, well, okay, he's hitting M'Baku first. I mean, he's right there. I get it.
I think it's really hard to get one of the Fists back. I mean, I think you really would be love to have one back, but
I guess I would try. I would want to. Yeah, it's a 4 power is kind of rough. I mean, I think I would want to swing, hit Gorgon once, and then throw Gorgon off, and then walk. But okay, it kind of looks like that's what he wants to do anyway. I guess he was just trying to get the power for it from M'Baku rather than from Gorgon.
yeah.
So he web swung, and throws Gorgon off. Yep.
Spectacular also did get a skull on his punch, so he got 2 power out of the deal instead of just 1 because of the sample.
Oh, right.
So if you're wondering
Right,
why he
right.
has the power left over at the end of all this, it's because of the skull from the sample.
Yeah, totally. And that's the right call because Luke Cage can't really go over there, and he would also be giving up his. Well, okay, he literally can go over there, but if he walks over there, he's giving up his Fisk too. So it's not like a massive difference.
Yeah.
Because only Luke Cage's only displacement is on his spender, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a terrain throw, but also doesn't have
Right.
the power for that. But I also think walking over here, like you're right, it's not a big point swing, but I think it is worthwhile to have
Mm-hmm.
Luke over there to protect your King T.
Yeah,
'cause
and
Vince does have prio now.
Totally. And also, yeah, I think this was the right call because now that Sweepy is up so much in attrition, he wants the game to slow down. So he doesn't want, I think he, like this way, instead of both Fisks being secured, one for, scored, one for each team, no Fisks are scored.
Oh, because
so
King T's not on that Fisk, is he?
yeah, King T's not
Oh,
on
okay.
the Fisk.
I
Yeah,
thought he
so
was. Okay.
He just went from both players get 2 from the secures to no players get anything.
Yeah, so they just get
which
their
is better
points
for
for the
Yeah.
extracts, and nobody's getting their bonus point because M'Baku is not near a secure, and the shield agents
Right.
are not close enough to a secure.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I mean, oh wait, can, with samples, can the agents get the bonus point?
Yes, because you just have
They
to
just
be
have to be
within
near,
2.
right? They don't have to be
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
not
have to be
contesting. It's within range 2 of a
contesting. Yeah,
secure.
okay. So, I'm kind of surprised Vince didn't walk this.
Well, I think he
agents
really
with
wanted
second
them to
action then.
kill Okoye.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be good, but are they really likely after they only do, well, I guess I don't know how likely they are to do 1 damage again. It's probably reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, they're outside of martial artists and everything, so it's 4 dice reroll
Yeah.
1 versus 3 dice reroll 1 needing to do a damage. I think your odds are pretty high.
Yeah, you're right. That would be big if that had happened. Okay, fair enough.
So Vince now has tough choices. He would obviously love to stop one of the 2 scary activations. Stopping the King T one is pretty difficult with Luke Cage already in taunt range and Heroes for Hire being in play.
Yeah.
The M'Baku one, much easier to stop, but I think he would rather stop the King T one. But I think I'm just going for M'Baku. He's already half hurt. He's holding an extract. So if like Zemo can kill him and take that extract off of him, I think you're feeling pretty happy.
Totally. And since Zemo has action compression, I think I agree with you. And I think the thing I would want to do is try to figure out if Zemo can kill him and get to Namor so that Namor is then in double bubble and hopefully can live.
I might do it with if Nebula was in 3 of M'Baku, I might do that too.
That's a good point. Yeah, that might be better.
And free up Zemo to go charge someone and do stuff. But I don't know if she's within 3 or not. But
Luke Cage is really annoying.
M'Baku.
Luke Cage is really annoying for Namor specifically too. Not only because the taunt, because his like slide thing on his builder has to be towards the target.
Yeah,
it's really hard for him not to just stay in range of Luke Cage and shit. So.
Yeah, well, and then like his spender that displaces everyone but the target. So if Luke Cage taunts that, he also can't get pushed away.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah,
so
if they start here, it's Namor's fairly committed to having to like charge out of taunt range and then use his surf on his builder to get back onto the point at the end of what he's doing.
Yeah. But I guess he definitely has enough power for that. Okay, so he is going with Namor.
Okay.
He has... Oh, but he's charging M'Baku.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god. And we have a wardrobe malfunction as Spectacular Spider-Man attaches himself to Namor. Yeah, okay, maybe we're just... there's too many scary models over there on the top Fisk, so
yes.
So Vince is just like, no, positionally, I would rather just be somewhere else. Doesn't get a great roll. It's 3 versus... no blocks. Oh, 2 versus no blocks. Unfortunately leaves... Yeah, but it leaves M'Baku on 1, so the stagger feels pointless because he's just going to try to kill him, I assume.
Yeah. Doesn't M'Baku have 7 health?
Oh, yeah, he does. You're right. So never mind, he's on 2.
I mean, I think
yes, he's
still think you're going to try to kill him. Like, I still think it's going to be a spender out of Namor for more dice to try to put him down.
Yeah, Namor has 5 power, so he's good to spender for the 1 extra die and still be able to pick up the extract if he kills him. So,
well, he can take the spender mode for a free pickup too if he wants.
That's true. Yeah, right.
But yeah, I think getting Namor away from King T is pretty important here. Like, if he wants to kill Spectacular with King T, I think Vince is happy with that trade. And I like getting the double bubble over here. And like, Vince's list should be more mobile than Sweepy's. And so getting to use his mobility, I think, is a big deal.
Definitely. I kind of think, I mean, it's like a very minor thing, but I kind of think Vince could have positioned Namor better on his charge and then use the slide to get even closer to his team on the bottom here. But
well, here's a hit.
Wow. God damn. Yeah. So extract flops. And he did do the free pickup thing, like you were saying. So
which does give him a short advance. So he will kind of
okay. So he figured he gets there anyway.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Now he's got more people in the bubble, and no, don't go that way, Vince.
No, that's too dangerous.
I,
Yeah, I'm with. Yeah,
I was gonna say that the way he laid that out first, he's probably out of Gorgon double tapping with a charge, but now I kind of think he's in again.
well, he
but
does
could be
still have
wrong.
eye.
That's true. That's true.
So I think he's probably pretty willing to burn eye if Gorgon charges him here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, and that would definitely be the right play. But he should be like even further away. Like, I mean, there's no now that M'Baku is dazed, there's just Okoye over there. He should just be like getting, in my opinion, as far away as possible with the two guys holding extracts that he has, which is, or I'm sorry, the three guys. Wait, where's
Spectacular has
Where-
one. Agents have one.
Spectacular
Namor has one.
right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, Spectacular's probably going to die, but if
Yeah.
Spectacular survives, obviously he's going to run away. But still, having Namor and
Mhm.
the Fury Grunts be as far away as possible, I think would be better.
I
than
agree.
Trying to get on this Fisk point. He can get on the Fisk point with other models later. But
Yes.
we'll see.
Because I think now he's a little too. He's uncomfortably close to King T here as well.
Yeah.
Which I think the combination of maybe being in range of both King T and Gorgon is a little spooky.
Yeah.
And like he does have eye, but the long, like not forcing yourself to play eye is always better, right? Like the longer you can hold
Totally.
it over Sweepy's head, the bigger blowouts you can usually get with it. So
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so King T's activating. He hops. He uses his toad ability. I assume just
so I
back
think
up to the
this
point.
is better for Vince to have this one happen first, because if you eye
Agreed.
the bound, he loses the bonus dice he gets from it.
Ooh, nice. That's
So
cool.
and I know Vince loves doing that to juggernauts and what have you.
And even more than doing it, he loves to explain it
Yes.
while doing it.
So I think if he comes for Namor, there'll be an eye. But if he goes for Spectacular, I think Spectacular just dies.
Yeah, and Sweepy's measuring to make sure that he'll still be in.
You can't eye away from the bonus dice. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it looked like the measurements were fine anyway, but I sort of don't totally understand why he didn't just bound literally into base to base with Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Then you don't even have to worry about it. But whatever. I mean, it looks like it worked out anyway.
Totally.
I guess so. He's pausing now. I sort of think maybe he's weighing whether he should just walk and attack, which is definitely going to get eyed. Like if he goes for Namor or Zemo or something. But like, I guess then he's in a better position later, like next turn. And I sort of assume Sweepy's already thinking about top of next turn. He's going
Totally.
to Wakanda
Yes.
forever. So he's like thinking about like where do I want my heaviest hitter to be when I flip that card. Okay, so he just went into Spectacular. He's moving successes around. Looks like he's got 4 on the dice. I guess he could leadership. He's waiting to see.
He cannot leadership. He doesn't have a wild. But
Oh, it's the wild that right. Yeah. Well, he gets Spectacular anyway. He takes 2 in dazes.
Yeah.
And so Sweepy is allowed to continue participating in the extract race. Yeah. So
again, King T has nothing to do with the second action.
yeah, he
But
has
I
literally
still think
nothing.
it's right to, I think someone had to kill Spectacular that turn, right? Like there's a world you could try to
definitely.
like do it with Gorgon, but he's way more likely to fail at it. And if it does, and Vince gets all 3 extracts to the bottom side, you feel really bad. So I think doing it with your King T makes a lot of sense, just to make sure. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a parody on scoring again this turn.
Yeah, I agree. And now he's thinking about, okay, I got to get him in over here. And this is risky because he's an extract holder now, but he's also a very tanky model. Or I mean, not very tanky, but like he's a high threat, high health model.
Yeah.
And yeah, just staying out of 3 of Nebula so he can't get double tapped by her. I think that makes sense.
I think
And
he's probably
now
within 3 of Namor now, which means the Wakanda
Right.
Forever top of next turn can be scary. So Namor
Right,
shouldn't be
right.
there.
yeah.
Okay, Agent's shooting Okoye here.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was
First
like,
attack does nothing.
What's going on?
Try
Vince,
again.
stop shooting. Just walk them next to the thing.
Well, if he can use the Fury Spender to advance the grunt short,
Oh, that's true.
and I think he's perfectly happy to spender now that Nick Fury has spender money plus I money. So, yep, there, Nick Fury will spender.
Yeah, okay. So Okoye took 2 damage from that, and now is getting spendered by Nicholas.
So if he
Furulus.
kills her with the spender, I don't think the grunt can advance because it has to be towards. Maybe.
Oh,
I actually don't know if it has to be towards or not.
well,
She blocks
fortunately
it
he
anyway,
whiffed. Okay, so this is good because one of the things that Sweepy sacrificed by moving King T that way is he cannot get the bonus point anymore, even if Gorgon stays where he is. So,
She blocks it all with her account and blanks.
she's immortal.
Nick Fury gunshot. And she dies.
And she dies. Well, that kind of worked out perfectly for
Yes.
Vince in terms of like being able to move the grunts first. And he didn't really. I mean, I guess ideally, if he did it in one action, Fury would then walk onto the Fisk, which he can't do now. But I think still getting Okoye off the board and putting himself in line to get the bonus point is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now, I guess Gorgon could throw Namor, and then he would not be on the thing anymore if he positions properly. But we'll see. Actually, is Gorgon's throw away?
Good question.
His spender is a throw. It is away.
I don't know how much power Gorgon has, though.
Well, he's got to have. He didn't do anything last turn. He's got to have enough to like charge and then maybe get into the spender.
Well, if he charges, he's going to get eyed, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so he's putting Luke in Heroes for Hire, again playing for next turn, which means Gorgon really wants to stay on that point now.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of VPs to just not get.
Yeah. I think if he doesn't get a Fisk and Vince gets the samples bonus, that gets pretty scary for Sweepy pretty quickly, even though he's still up on attrition for sure.
So I think he's really just, not in a bad way, but like telegraphing what the rest of his turn is going to be.
So Vince only has Zemo left to go.
Oh, no, also Nebula.
Oh, he does have Nebula.
That's how Sweepy has Prio.
So I think he would want to wait as long as like have Zemo go last because Zemo could like stop the Fisk scoring if Gorgon just stays over there.
No, because he's injured.
Oh, he's injured. Right.
But like, if if Sweepy did just decide he didn't want that, you'd absolutely send Zemo in there to snipe it and score 1 million points.
Yeah. But he's okay. Surely he's gonna just stand on there then.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, but I do think you're right. You save Zemo for last. Have Nebula go here. Try to mess with King T. Seems great to me.
Yeah. Okay, so gets 2 damage through on King T, but that's her only action. She walked.
Yep.
And then he will royally rebuke her and do 1 damage to Nebula.
Unfortunately, Nebula's healing is at the start of her activation, not the end.
Oh, right. It's so weird. Okay, so now Gorgon has to go. And he has to make the difficult decision, but I think it is correct to just stay on that thing.
Yeah, I mean, he could like spend 2 power to charge Hoofquake and do a shitty 4-die beam on Nebula and friends, and then go stand on the point. I don't know if that's worth 2 power, but it's kind of tempting. If you clip the agents, I think it's kind of interesting.
That's true, and hit the shotgun, everybody. Hell yeah. I don't even know what that second measurement could possibly have been.
Yeah, beats me.
Maybe it was just walk charge, but that can't be right. That's such a crazy idea to do over here.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tie that Fisk, but then Vince just picks up the other one. I don't know if that's worth.
Well, and then you're like bringing an extract over to Vincent.
Yeah, and then yeah, the extract situation gets really scary. All your extracts are over by their guys. I mean, he'd just really be banking on Wakanda Forever to do infinity damage, which it could. And he's charging.
That's fine. Yep, Hoofquake.
He is. He's beamed,
Yep,
as you
right.
described. He's hoofing the quake.
Not a good attack, but hey, it's free.
We're checking whether the grunts get affected. A third party has been called. That might even be you.
I think it is.
Let's go.
Let's see how shaky
Do you remember
my
what you
hands
said?
are.
What you told them? Holy shit! It's you. There's 2 Nates on the screen right now. Namor has been.
I'm pretty
Namor's
sure
been
it's
dazed, been
in,
killed.
but oh, it's out. Okay.
Nope, it's out. The grunts are safe. Okay, so not only are the grunts safe, but obviously Vince has an opportunity to eye in the sky with either Nebula or Namor if he wants to.
The problem
I
with
don't know if
that
it's-
is that he won't have eye next turn.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's on 4 power.
He's only
Yeah,
on
so he
4
won't have
power.
eye at the top. So he probably doesn't want to. I mean, the Hoofquake's not that scary.
No,
I mean, it's
it's
4
not.
dice, but
Yeah.
yeah. 4 dice with a leadership.
Holy
Holy shit! Oh my god! 6 dice, 6 damage. Hoofquake evaporating. Who's rolling here? Is this?
Namor takes 5.
Oh my god! Namor takes 5.
And a shock.
Jesus Christ! How horrifying.
Remember we said
It's
Hoofquake
over.
wasn't that scary?
Well, that's how they get you. It's not that scary. I'm
It's
gonna look
not.
at the odds of doing that.
This is
While
the
game
MCP is
progresses.
happening.
So it was 4 dice. Did he use the leadership?
He
I
did
didn't
not.
catch it. Okay, that's insane. 4 dice, reroll 2, reroll skulls, and it did 5 damage. That is 0.3% chance.
Second attack into Nebula did no damage. So
Okay.
a little bit of justice in the world.
That's really funny. Wow.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that's why you take the freebies that come to you. Now,
definitely.
do you just try to KO Namor?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I would seriously think about it.
He's
got-
swinging.
He's
like-
got 2 HP left. Oh my god.
You still have leadership available too here. I think it's really high odds that you actually can do it.
He's
Okay.
alive on 1.
Alive on 1. Do you burn
I kind
Wakanda
of-
forever?
Maybe it would have been wrong anyway, but with like the leadership still alive, I would have eyed that second attack out of panic. I don't know if it was correct, but I'm kind of shocked that Vince didn't.
I think I would have as well.
Because I mean, even if they immediately daze him on the next turn, like wherever he eyes, I'm pretty sure he'd be out of range of anybody who could Wakanda, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's
So-
only 2 models that can forever Wakanda left because Okoye is gone.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you can
so
very
they would
easily
at least
eye.
have to like activate somebody to actually go over there rather
Yeah.
than. But wow, well, he lived anyway, barely.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now
that's
Zemo
crazy.
should go fucking snipe that point, right? Like we all agree.
Yes,
Zemo going to that Fisk is excellent.
and Zemo's got a ton of power too, so he could like do it while,
Yeah, he could like charge Spender, King T.
and then well, I think he can. I mean, he's got a long move. He could probably charge Builder Spender King T, right? Or because it's 7
yeah,
power.
I mean, some combination because like he could charge Spender and then use the medium advance to get between the two of them, and he will get to attack King
Well-
T twice for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, Luke Cage is kind of annoying there, but
Oh yeah, that dance is a little tricky.
but maybe he could probably go past, and then he might only be able to hit him once, but he could do like a Master Swordsman Spender maybe.
Oh, he has 7 power. I mean, he could charge Spender
That's also true. Yeah, that's a good point.
if he
He'd
needs
definitely be
all
able
that
to
movement.
positionally do that. Yeah.
I also don't hate trying to snipe a Gorgon, but I'd rather get the King T because Gorgon's again low on power, and I like keeping him that way. Whereas King T has to have like 1,000,000 power
Yeah,
at this
totally.
point.
Totally.
Okay, well, there's a charge. Where is he going?
He is walking into the Luke Cage cage.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's thinking
And
about.
now he's realizing that he's walking into the Luke Cage cage. I think if he's trying to double tap, he doesn't really have much choice. He basically can. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Oh, so he's going to hit Gorgon. He's not going to hit King T. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I mean, Gorgon
Yeah.
Gorgon is not as high of a priority target as King T, but he also has an extract. So
Yeah, I think it's a totally good second choice, and I do think the Luke Cage bubble, kind of seeing some of those measurement tools come out, there's less places to stand than I thought there would be. He's got his taunt bubble in a good position, so.
And so he spendered in charge, but he did not do Master Swordsman. Maybe
no,
he's
I don't think he
he's
got in
expecting
range
a hero.
2 of Gorgon.
Oh, right, of course. He has to be in range 2 for the Master Swordsman. Yeah.
So Sweepy does have heroes and sack, so he has multiple ways to redirect attacks and is thinking real hard about it. Okay, so sack to Luke Cage. I think that's probably a good call. You really don't want Gorgon to die here if you can help it.
Yeah, if Gorgon got spiked, that would actually be a huge swing. So
okay. Oh, Vince's dice not
not doing much here.
0 damage to Luke.
A big nothing. And now he does his walk. Oh, he didn't hit the bleed either. Sad.
Nope.
Okay, so now he's just Master Swordsman buildering Luke Cage so that Luke Cage can't bodyguard it.
I think he found out he's in range 2 of King T, so he's going to do that and make Sweepy pay for a taunt if he wants that.
So this is risky because he could Heroes for Hire, and it's not like King T's in danger really of dying here. I mean, it could happen, but like it's very unlikely. But he could Heroes for Hire to get the knock off the fist, get the throw off the fist. Which
I just heard him hire a hero, so yeah, I think he's going to look for that throw angle here.
This is a little tough because of Spectacular Man, but I think he can do it. Yeah, I think he
can
just
too. I don't.
Yeah, it goes lateral. I bet he can do it.
I think he should have just hit Cage or not hit no one.
Well, he could. I mean, Cage could have done the exact same thing if he really wanted to.
Yeah, but I think it's way less likely that he does it on himself.
That's true. Yeah. He probably wouldn't consider.
But I also think
much.
you could just not attack here for your 2 VPs.
Also true. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just spend her again because then he'd have the walk. But then his power
that's a good point.
economy his power economy would be bad if he did that. So it's a tough choice. Okay, so he does 1 damage to Luke Cage, and then Luke Cage is now throwing. And checking if we were right. Yeah, that looks easy peasy. Yeah, that's pretty rough for Vince. I think he really needed these VPs more than he needed whatever this attack was going to do.
Yeah,
but
100% agree.
Oh, they're calling you over again to adjudicate whether he's hitting Spectacular Man. They should have just checked the camera. It's obvious from our angle that he doesn't. Yeah, so like Vince this has been a rough turn for Vince, but he has chewed through a lot of Sweepy's defenses, like Heroes and Sack and Okoye, but also not enough to stop the Wakanda Forever from going big, theoretically, at the start of this turn. So
the start of this turn is going to be really impactful. He does have a VP lead, but man, I bet he would feel better if he was at 13.
Yeah, totally. So 11 to 8. A Fisk is going to move and
kill Namor.
Man, that is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is... Yeah, I agree he would really like to be on 13. And he has Eye in the Sky up, but that is about it. What card did he just flip? What card did Vince just flip? Let me look at my list again.
Invaders, maybe?
Oh, right, duh. Yeah, no leadership anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a spooky spot for Vince because, like, if the Wakanda Forever... Oh, because now M'Baku has things to hit with Wakanda Forever, too, with the Zemo being there.
Yeah, that's true.
Which really makes that Heroes for Hire from Sweepy really strong. Because, like, if Zemo dies here and Nebula, then Vince is in a real tough spot.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the play in my head is pretty clear for M'Baku to activate, and between his 2 actions and Wakanda Forever get all the way over to that extract and pick it up, the one that Namor just dropped, while also hopefully killing somebody. Either through the triggers of his attacks or just walking if he has to. And then he's kind of consolidated all of his victory points back on his side of the field, and he's way up on attrition, so that's pretty rough.
So we just saw Sweepy play Wisdom of the Ancestors.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is the big turn, so
Yeah.
He will count skulls on attack and defense and dodge, I think. I don't know if that's going to come up, but
Is that
I know
true?
it's attack
I
and
didn't know it hit
defense.
dodges. No, you're right. It's dodges too.
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't know that. Yeah.
He does have Spectacular. That guy can throw stuff.
Yes, that's true. I mean, Spectacular is going to have to do a lot this game because he's rapidly running out of teammates. So,
yeah, and I think the odds of Zemo and Nebula dying here are so high because Nebula's only got 2 health now because of the Fisk damage.
Yeah.
I think he's debating about if he wants to start or end with Wakanda Forever. I think I like your line of just having M'Baku go first and then seeing if you need Wakanda Forever at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just don't think there's a reason to activate King T because he already is holding something, so he can't pick up that sample. But
so he is Wakanda Forevering first.
okay, yeah.
This is a little spooky because if he does, he can Eye in the Sky King T's attack onto Nebula or Zemo, whoever goes against, and then King T doesn't get an action back because it's not his activation. So it's
That's true.
A free value Eye. Oh, except he can also do this to M'Baku because Sweepy didn't declare who's activating. So it's currently no model's activation. So he can eye the M'Baku thing as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned about that interaction with Siege. It's very strange.
Oh, yeah,
that, they can... Yeah. But it's strange in both ways. It's strange that the person playing Eye in the Sky could accidentally give me a 3 activation or 3 action activation if they don't know about this. And also strange that there's value to me declaring who's activating first in only that circumstance.
So Zemo got out of range of both of them, which is really good.
Yeah, and I think it was the M'Baku attack that just got dodged. I think he started with M'Baku's attack and now he's doing King T. Yeah, because he counts skulls. So he's got 4 dice versus 2 against, I assume that's... what's her name?
No,
it's Spectacular.
Oh, okay. Have a bunch of rerolls here. Can't convert.
So takes 2?
Takes 2.
Yeah.
Gets
yoinked. Yeah. This is... It's smart for Vince, though. I mean, he hasn't declared who's activating, but I think making it more exciting for him to activate King T rather than M'Baku by interrupting M'Baku's attack is good.
Yeah.
Because, again, King T can't pick up the extract. So if he does activate King T, he can kill somebody for sure, maybe even 2 somebodies, but he won't take total control of the secures.
It also gives Vince a window where... So it looks like M'Baku is within 3 of Nick Fury, but so if Vince can go with Nick Fury next, then M'Baku is only going to walk and attack this turn.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so King T is activating now.
Yep, he's bound and is energy spearing Zemo.
Yeah, and he's out of 2, so he doesn't get the rerolls. He's just going to also pull Zemo.
It's also energy, so you can't Master Swordsman.
Right.
That's a lot of
skulls.
Zemo. He's counted a lot of skulls this turn. The Wisdom of the Ancestors has already done a lot.
Yeah, pure value. I mean, I feel like he does kill Zemo here, though, because he just did 3 damage to him.
He definitely
And then
does.
he's got
but
one
I
more
think
attack. Yeah.
if just like losing only a Zemo for the Wakanda Forever Wisdom turn is pretty good.
Yeah. Agreed. And hopefully, yeah, I think you're totally right that Vince has a pretty clear opportunity here to just make M'Baku kind of
Sad.
feel his slowness afterwards. Yeah.
And like not terrible odds to kill Gorgon while doing so. If those agents, oh no, they're not within 3. We just talked about it. They didn't get hoofquaked.
Yeah. They didn't get hoofquaked. What are we waiting on the roll? Are we waiting? Shouldn't there be another attack from Garrett?
Yes.
Where's the attack? What are you guys doing?
Oh, I think he's
He's-
thinking about if the spender, because the spender on King T's physical, whereas the builder is energy.
Oh,
So he's doing
yeah.
like, does Master Swordsman change which attack I should use here? And he does go with the energy attack to not get Master Swordsed.
I think that's right, because it also still gets the rerolls, which the bigger attack doesn't, right? It just has
Yes.
the throw thing. The throw and the advance. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's
Zemo
not-
evaporates. Vince is playing the underrated zero bubble list.
Yeah, he's lost his leadership too, so he's just playing
Yeah.
vanilla ass models.
Yeah.
Well, this looks bad.
Yeah, this looks bad. Yeah, the only thing, if Vince is going to win, I feel like he has to do it this turn with points, pretty much. Or,
Yeah, and like if he was on 13, his like outs to win is much easier because
Mhm.
then it's just like score a Fisk and keep
Yeah.
your agents holding a thing. But trying to get 5 points this turn is really asking a lot.
Spectacular surviving is good though, because since he's definitely playing points no matter what here.
Mhm.
The fact that like King T and Luke Cage and Gorgon are all throwable by Spectacular Spider-Man is a big deal.
And M'Baku.
Oh right, he's got
His
right. He's
anti-push
he's
tech.
he's got anti-push tech, but
Yes.
he's it doesn't affect the throw. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So Spectacular has the option to move quite a few models here, which is, requires a lot of wilds, but I think important to a win condition for Vince here.
Totally. And like, yeah, what's her name?
Nebula.
Nebula. There we go. I keep because her sister's name is Gamora, I keep thinking her name is Sodom. Nebula is set up to fuck up Gorgon, and Gorgon is one of the people holding an extract, so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But wait, okay, so the extracts currently, there's one on the grunts, one on the ground, one on King T, and one on Gorgon. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Luke Cage could go pick that up if Vince doesn't. That's annoying. M'Baku could definitely double walk there, but that seems like an insane thing for him to do with his only remaining work activation. So I assume M'Baku's going to try to hit stuff if he can. But
So Spectacular's activating 5-die punch, gets taunted into Cage. He got the elusive, which I think was the thing he wanted most out of that exchange.
yeah, totally. And he got no power though, but he's flush with power. He's got
It's a
8,
gainer, so he gets his power too.
Oh, his builder or his
Everything
other attack
Spectacular
is a
has
gainer
is
too?
gainers.
Oh, okay, never mind. Even better.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So,
Yeah,
like,
he probably didn't want to do damage.
No, I think he's totally fine not doing anything.
Totally.
So
Okay,
I think
so
it's going
he
to
picks up
be
this
a
thing.
swing and throw M'Baku,
That seems
and then walk
seems
somewhere.
like value to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how Vince does this when he has to like measure two things, but like, he has to measure a 3 and then another 3 to make
Yeah.
sure that he swings and then can do it. But like when I'm trying to do that, I do this thing where my eyes do not leave where I'm supposed to go. Like I'm just like staring straight at the thing.
Yeah, I like just drill a
speaking out
hole
loud.
with lasers. out of
Yeah,
eyeballs
yeah,
into the
exactly.
spot.
And okay, I guess another attack first. I guess he thinks that he doesn't necessarily need the action to get back on the point afterwards, or maybe since he's injured, he doesn't care about being on the point. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's just okay, and he got the elusive again. So, I guess the upshot, if he had swung instead, he could go for an impact webbing somewhere else. Like
Mm-hmm.
from this position or somewhere slightly to the right, impact webbing Luke Cage, I think, would actually be a lot of value. I mean, if it hit the wild. If it didn't hit the wild, it wouldn't do anything. But like, but I don't hate this anyway.
Yeah, so he used the advance to get to the max one of the point, and now they have called a very handsome judge to see am I within 3 while being on the point.
They have like they keep asking you whether shit is in 3 of other shit. That's all they want to talk to you about.
Yep. Okay, outside of 3.
Nate from the past is correct. On the camera, I can see that it's clearly outside of 3.
Mm-hmm. So now he's thinking about, it's okay, I just web swing any distance towards M'Baku, basically.
Yeah, the tiniest possible web swing, yeah.
But I also think like a big web swing's probably better here to get away from Gorgon.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he could just like go down south, like past Fury, especially because he has an extract. Yeah, maybe he should just be like getting behind Fury and the grunts, basically, or like
it does kind of
behind,
commit
like,
you to
Grunts.
not getting your bonus point, but I don't know if a bonus point is a realistic goal for Vince's turn.
Yeah, I kind of think it's not because all 3 of the models that Garrett has left to activate have displacement theoretically. So
I mean,
like
Luke
I don't
doesn't have any power, but the other 2.
Well, that's true. That's true. But yeah. Okay, sure, you're right. But M'Baku and Gorgon both
definitely,
can
especially
at least take a swing
M'Baku.
on
So
it.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
am
seems-
swinging away, but still within range to throw M'Baku. You have to throw M'Baku here.
Yeah, totally. He says, "Stay on this H." So he did look away. He's just trying to remember via instructions to himself. And he throws him. I agree with you. He could have gotten farther away. He's really trying to like sneak in that bonus point. I guess the point is the thing probably Vince is thinking is that like the bonus point might actually be the 16th point. Like there's
It
like
totally
a
could
chance
be,
that
yeah.
it wins right here. And
Because
so
like
you should at
2
least
extracts,
make
1
him-
Fisk, and the bonus point is the 5 he needs. So like,
Yeah, that's true.
it
Yeah.
is.
It just
gives him an
I mean,
out.
Spectacular only has 3 HP. Scary.
Someone is getting battlefield medicine here though, so he might be at 5 HP.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I see Vince has brought out battlefield meds and talking about the hit points of his characters. So
Nebula's on 2 HP. I think he's got a heal Spectacular. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's
I
right.
agree.
He heals Spectacular. Because like Nebula could just as easily die, but also Nebula does not do
she's not worth any points.
So,
Spectacular is
yeah.
worth sort of 2 points right here.
and also it's kind of hard to imagine that Sweepy would actually attack Nebula anyway. Like unless it's literally the only attack available. Like I think he's only going to attack people that are holding extracts right now. So
He's got way better targets.
yeah.
If I Sweepy, I think I go with Gorgon here. Because like M'Baku isn't in any danger and will always be able to walk back and punch a Spider-Man if he wants to. Like he will have a target to hit.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you go with M'Baku first, then you risk Nebula killing Gorgon. Which isn't
Agreed.
super high odds, but it's not bad. You know, it's not double spender, but it's still going to be builder spender, which is quite a bit. And he's not the world's most durable man.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree with you. And I don't think moving. Let's see. What has Luke Cage taken any damage? Looks like he's taken 2. Yeah, because I also. I think he could just move Luke Cage over to Gorgon if he really wanted to, but that just also risks Luke Cage. So I don't know.
Well, also Luke Cage only has 1 power on him, so he would have to make a somewhere to be able to taunt.
That's true. And also probably, I guess, if you save Luke Cage's activation, then if Gorgon does die, Luke Cage could maybe go pick up the extract if it's Nebula who kills Gorgon. So yeah, it's tough, but I agree there's no real, now that M'Baku has been sort of fake staggered, it's kind of there's no urgency to use M'Baku.
Yeah. I also like saving Luke Cage because he can't always just come tie this Fisk. Because Vince only has one healthy character left that contests secures.
Yeah.
So, like, end of the turn, Luke can just walk onto the Potent of Fury and stop the game win.
True. Huh. Gorgon's going. And punching Nebula. Yep. Man, I really think you should actually just be punching Spectacular Spider-Man.
I don't think he's in range. I think he's outside of the two.
Doesn't he have... Oh, he doesn't have enough power to charge. Okay.
No.
Yeah, never mind. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Another nuclear attack.
Nebula blocks 3, still dies.
Insane. I like that Vince with his like readout thing. Oh, okay, she's not right. She was healthy.
Yeah,
Never
she's
mind.
healthy. So
I think it's funny when Vince is he has a model that dies, like is injured and actually dies, and he still bothers to like adjust his readout thing to have 0.
Yeah. It's helpful. It's like those things are designed for streams like this to be as readable as possible. So
that's true.
So Gorgon coming over to this point is scary in my mind.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, killing the agents is good, but there is a chance you fail to kill the agents, and then you might just die to Fury.
Yeah, definitely. And this is a charge also. He he
got 2
power from and then immediately spent it, and he is definitely going for the agents, looks like. Unless he's going to do another nuclear hoofquake. Yep, punching the grunts.
Chance?
They take 1 and they live. They're alive on 1.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. That's a massive deal. Can't pass because of, quote, stupid grunt rules. I'm with you, Vince, but if I was on the opposite side, you'd be like, wow, grunt rules, so good.
I would just say, like, yeah, let's get rid of grunts. I'm down.
No, thanks.
Okay.
Oh, my God. The grunts shoot
start.
him with a shotgun or something.
I also think Gorgon could have been punching the grunts while not within 3 of Nick Fury. Like, I think his Gorgon positioning here was also a little lazy. And so now he's going to get spendered by Nick Fury and stuff, and it's just going to be so much worse for him.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you're right. So anyway, sorry. I think Gorgon just took 2 damage? Yeah, okay. So...
Hey, it's a new question. Are we within 2?
Oh, he's checking to make sure that he can get the bonus point. Yeah, he's checking if the grunts are within 2 of Fisk. Gorgon has 5 on the front or 6?
6, I think.
6. Yeah, he's 6 and 5. Okay. Way to go, Nate. You nudged Gorgon.
This was the judge call where Vince wanted a second opinion from the same judge. So I grabbed Carl so we can do this. Which I think is fine.
We all saw the footage where you nudged Gorgon just there, and now your authority has been called into question.
That's
You're
true.
being disbarred.
I mean, it does matter quite a bit. I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah,
because I think Fury's fairly happy to spend her here if he has to, but obviously saving power for next turn ain't nothing.
Does he have power for it? Yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah.
But it's easier to do with a more pair of hands, so I can mark where Gorgon was, and Carl can measure the 2.
So was that a yes?
I think so, if I remember this right.
I think it was, because I think I saw when Carl just there put down the 2 tool, both the Fisk and the grunts moved. So,
okay.
I mean, you could do that with extremely shaky hands, I guess. But normally, if 2 things move when you put the token down, that means they were within that of each other.
I also do remember that, like, the second look at it, it was definitely in, and I should have moved Gorgon during the first measurement. That was one of my, like, judging lessons from the event.
Mm-hmm. So they attack again? Yeah.
Yep.
And they get... They're blocked. He's fine. So now we move on to Nick Fury's actual activation.
Spender.
So he needs to do 4 damage to knock Gorgon over here. I mean, 4 damage in 2 actions, but yeah.
I mean, there's a grunt thing. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
8
Yep.
hits. So do 6 damage. Well, I mean, sorry, do 4 damage, but he got 6 through the defenses. Jesus Christ.
So
that
the
makes-
grunts wiggle
sure makes-
forward just to make sure they're in range of everything.
Yeah.
Especially because the Fisk will move next turn, so being a little closer is
True.
better.
True.
Now Nick
And
has
then
an
Nick can-
action to come beyond the point and pick up this,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
That is pretty good. It's a big swing. Now, M'Baku and Luke Cage kind of have to do a lot. I mean, yeah. So I guess if the turn ended right now, Vince would win.
He would
right?
score
Yeah,
6
he'd
and
get 5
win.
points.
Yeah.
6? Really?
He has 3
1,
extracts
2.
now.
Oh, he has 3 extracts now. Yeah, totally. Right. Vince, put your extract on the fucking Nick Cage card.
Yeah, I
Can't
don't
see
know.
shit.
There it is.
There we go.
Spectacular has one that's kind of hiding. And
Yeah,
then
I
the
can
last
see
one
it,
is
yeah,
on
yeah.
King T.
Yeah, so he could. I mean,
But also,
yeah. So
Luke Cage can double walk and stop that.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
So
Vince
it's
has
like-
no activation.
It's a
left,
fake
so-
threat to winning the game as
Yeah,
long
that's
as
true,
Sleepy
that's true.
doesn't fall asleep at the wheel here. But
And M'Baku. Okay, I need to read his. Yeah, his displacement is only on his attacks, right? Yeah.
Yeah, mhm.
He doesn't.
it's a terrain throw.
Yeah, the terrain throw. Okay, right. It's the very efficient terrain throw, but it's just terrain. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I mean, Sweepy gets back-to-back activations here. Can do this in either order. I'm going with M'Baku first to see, if M'Baku pushes people off the point, then Luke Cage could do something else. If he doesn't,
Yeah.
then my backup plan is Luke Cage double walks under the point to stop the shenanigans. So
Yeah,
I think
I agree with you because yeah, totally.
there's no reason to do it in a different order. Cards left. I think Vince has Sacrifice left. Yeah, because he played Brace. on the
Yeah.
restricted sticker.
Yeah.
I don't think Sack is going to do anything this turn since Nick Fury doesn't have power for Sack.
Definitely not.
Potentially next
And
turn,
then-
and Sweepy has Brace.
Yeah, he only has brace. Yeah. He
Yep.
played wisdom. Here's for her. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So yeah, we are going to go. I think it's very likely we're going to see another turn here. Again,
I would be. I agree with you that it would be kind of shocking if we didn't. But and probably Vince is going to be 1 away from winning. I mean, if he just loses that Fisk, but gets to score all of his other points, then he'll be at 15, and Sweepy would be at 4. He would get 4 points, so he'd be at 12. So that's. I mean, yeah,
I don't even know if Sweepy
That's-
gets 4 reliably. And Bucket
No, doesn't he automatically get 4?
Uh,
Because the Fisk and then King T is his only extract holder.
oh
and
right,
he's
King T's
next
holding
to a
not
Fisk.
M'Baku. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, unless M'Baku just like evaporates one of the models holding
Yeah.
an extract here, which he could. But
Totally.
if he does that, then it changes. But otherwise, it's pretty sewn up that it's going to be that.
I don't-
Oh, he's going to try to throw. Yeah, he's going to throw shit at the grunts, right? Because the grunts has 1 HP, and making that extract
can't
drop is
brace.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, that's a good call because he has enough power to do that.
That
Totally.
sounds good to me. Yeah.
And he has to be within 2, yeah. So he couldn't get to that taco truck, and the trash truck next to him is size 4. So okay.
Okay, so couldn't get to the car. I said that did look a little
Oh.
far to me. There's a lamppost hiding in there.
Okay. Oh my god!
Grunts roll a crit.
And this is why these guys were saying this was a great game. So the grunts they had 1 die and they needed to block 2 damage, but they did because they crit and then the crit converted. So they are still alive.
That
Insanely.
was, I think the loudest shout of any player at the event was Vince being stoked about those grunts blocking, which valid, right? Like I would be losing my mind if that happened. That's so many victory points he gets because the grunts block that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a gigantic swing. All right, so how likely is that also? So flat damage 1.
Oh yeah, good question. I don't know.
Or flat damage 2 rather, 1 defense dice. He hit a 4.7% chance to survive that. That's funny.
That's, I guess, a little higher than what I would have guessed, but that makes sense. Now that I stop to think about it, I just assume it's like, oh, impossible. Like,
yeah.
the 5% ain't the craziest thing that's happened to this game.
Yeah, you need to hit a 1 and 8, and then after that, you need a 3 and 8.
Yeah.
After that, yeah.
All right. So Vince does have priority here, which he's got to be pretty stoked about. He does have problems. All right. Luke Cage has a lot of his models in taunt.
Yeah.
He has, and Sweepy has a lot of models ready to make a lot of attacks, right? Like with King T's bound and everybody else already being there, his whole team is ready to punch. Like, I know Vince only has to score 1 here, but that's not easy, and he can't just run away because Sweepy with the fist can absolutely, score over him.
Mm-hmm.
He has to stand and fight here. And he has a bunch of models that aren't good at killing more than one thing a turn.
Definitely, yeah. And also grunts that are still on 1 HP, which is better than dead, but not a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm like, and also stuck in that Luke Cage bubble. Like, the Luke Cage bubble is going to be a real problem here, I think.
Totally, yeah. That's a real pain. And it sucks for Vince, because I think there's a lot of reasons to want to go with Nick Fury first.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially to get power up so he has eye again.
Yep.
Because he right now only has 1 power.
Yep.
But both halves of Nick Fury are in the Luke Cage bubble. So
I guess the upside of the Nick Fury is if you go and Luke Cage taunts and the grunts don't do any damage, then taunt is off for the rest of Nick Fury's activation.
Yeah. He's basically thinking, we can hear Vince thinking through the exact same thing right now. He's like, you have 1 taunt if you don't take any damage.
Yeah.
Which is true.
And he can even, he can use the Nick Fury reroll to get out of damage if he needs to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is his best line. It's not great, but I do think go with the grunts. They shoot, he taunts. Then you have a grunt shot and 2 Nick Fury attacks into like Gorgon or M'Baku. Gives you decent odds to kill something. Oh, Gorgon taunts.
Oh, Gorgon taunts too.
Okay, 2 damage on Gorgon.
Yeah, grunts get 2 damage through on Gorgon, which is
okay.
pretty good. The other thing I was thinking about was he could have Spectacular go and throw Luke Cage out and then start hitting stuff, but I forgot about Gorgon taunting too. That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I think now you just try to kill Gorgon.
Yeah, I agree. Now that you've done 2 damage, because he's 5 on the back.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 left, and Vince still has 1 shield, 1 agent attack, and 2. Okay, so now Luke Cage is tanking the 2nd shield agent's attack, and they're also rolling fire.
God.
They get another 4 successes on 4 dice, but Luke Cage blocks 3 of it, so he takes 1.
Perfect. I mean, hey, he's taunt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It was almost a scary spike.
Yeah. So now Nick Fury has carte blanche to attack Gorgon, but Gorgon can still taunt if he attacks someone else.
Oh, he's using the knife on Nick Fury, a thing he thinks is almost always a mistake, over the gun.
Why does he think that's a mistake?
Because guaranteed power versus missing power.
Oh, I see. But he's got Pierce.
They both have Pierce.
They both have Pierce.
They're the same attack, except
yeah.
And
he wants
whiffs.
big numbers, and he whiffs.
Oh, I guess he did
way
do
to
the
go.
gunshot. Oh no, he got a powerful rolling a skull because it samples.
Yeah. That's funny. Okay, but he whiffs now, and now Gorgon's still sitting on 3 HP after all that.
Yeah, you just got to spender him and give up eye.
Yeah, agreed.
Which, if he had gunshot, he would have a chance to get eye back online because he would be at 5 power.
That's true.
If the grunts do a damage, you get to 6 power. So
yeah. Do you get the samples bonus power every time, or just the
once
first
per
time in a turn? Yeah. Okay. So, cool.
Always gunshot, never knife. Knife bad. I get why he did it, because if he spikes, then he has eye easier, right? Like he's trying to get eye while killing something, which would be huge for his ability to win the game.
Yeah.
Spender into Gorgon.
Reasonable.
Yep.
Come on, Nick, he says. He's speaking to his models. That's a lot of skulls.
Yep. No damage.
No damage.
Oh, did he get skull power a second time?
I think he did. I think that's what that was, unless there was something else.
I can't think what it would have been.
He must have forgot. Oh well.
Yep.
So the grunts go, and
No damage, no damage.
No damage. So that is tragic. He needed that to do more. It didn't necessarily need it to kill. Obviously, that would have been nice, but he needed
I think he kind
a
of
little bit more compensation.
Kill.
Well, yeah. Well, both not killing and not being on Eye in the Sky is extremely rough.
Okay, and so now M'Baku gets to go ham.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Vince
Vince
has
is
clocked
thinking
to
about
himself.
sacrifice.
Oh, he does still have sacrifice.
He does have
Okay.
sack. And here's the sack coming out. I don't know who this was into, but I'm guessing it was into Spectacular, and he's sacking
sorry.
it into Nick.
Sorry, he had sack. Garrett had brace. Sorry. Yeah,
Yes.
he sacked it into Nick.
I like
and
this
only
a
took
lot.
2, which
Yeah.
is yeah.
Because it turns Eye on, too.
True.
It's a kind of cheeky way to...
Yeah. Unfortunately, Nick is now in the King T zone.
Yeah, well... Nick's already activated, so I don't think he really cares that whole... Like, I think he's expecting Nick Fury to die, and he's trying to keep Nebula and Spectacular around to do stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Totally.
So I guess M'Baku did not get the free attack trigger on his spender here.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I missed the dice. I was looking at Fury's power.
So that's good. That's,
Yeah.
Sweepy asked
Asking
some
if you
question
can
about
eye in the sky grunts.
Yeah.
He was asking if you could eye in the sky grunts.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're not playing the card.
Yeah. He's throwing the car at the grunts again. Or throwing something at the grunts again.
It's the car.
Okay. This time they succeed in dying, which I think they couldn't have avoided, right? Because it's size 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mathematically impossible. So
He gets to place it, though, so M'Baku doesn't get to pick it up because M'Baku walked and attacked.
Yeah, and now... Okay. So, yeah, the car shouldn't be there, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, so Nebula is going to try to kill King T here.
Yeah, I don't know how much damage King T has on him.
Yeah, he's taken a bunch. Like, he took some early and hasn't flipped,
Yeah.
so he can't be at full health.
Yeah.
He does have to worry
Gorgon can
about
still
taunt.
bodyguard. Yeah,
Yeah.
taunt, right? Yeah.
Gorgon can taunt him, and then Nebula would have a mandatory place, which means she would
Right.
not get to... I think being within 1 of Gorgon means you're not within 3 of King T here, so...
Yeah, at least based on that measurement stick that Vince put down, that looks pretty rough.
So I think the dream of killing King T is kind of a fake. It doesn't seem possible. I guess
Yeah.
if you spender, he taunts, and you kill Gorgon, you don't place because he's off the table, and then you spender King T.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That would befit a game that Vince was talking about as an amazing game. So maybe that's exactly what's about to happen. Does she have enough power? Sorry,
She had
he
8
picked it up.
power, I think. She's got
Oh,
a
okay.
bajillion.
So she's got plenty of power. Plenty
Yes.
of power.
Vince gets the names wrong for like the 3rd time this game. He's referred to King T and M'Baku as the other person.
For all Vince loves to talk about, like, not giving information to your opponents. He said Nebula attempts to spender
Yeah.
King T, which, like, I mean, Sweepy's not going to forget bodyguard, but you shouldn't say attempts.
No.
Because you should let him forget if he's going to.
Does
Wow,
exactly
okay,
3 damage.
So exactly as you described. So
Yep.
now she's going to hit another spender and do 1 trillion damage to...
I mean, I think there's no world
King T,
that Gorgon doesn't taunt that one, because like 2 spenders into King T, he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
dead as hell.
That's true. Okay, the skull unlocks come in big. Oh,
What
wait.
skull unlock?
No skull unlock, sorry. Never mind. So she does what? It looks like 3 damage to him? I think that was? Yeah, 3
Yeah, I
damage.
think so.
which is we don't know exactly how close that was to killing him, but it's not enough. She's done.
Yeah,
But still, she did good work. I mean, getting Gorgon out of there before he activates is huge. There's like Vince is still in this because he's like eliminating activations and
the point leads
King
that he had
T-
as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody that goes away is like one less point, and like M'Baku killing the grunts was crucial, but M'Baku is not scoring any points this turn, and Sweepy can't do anything about that. So
Okay, confirming that King T is stunned probably will not matter. I think he has 10 power, but
yeah,
better safe than sorry.
yeah, he bounds, and now he's going to try to kill Nicholas.
So he's sending it into Nick Fury, because if he sends this into Spectacular, it's the easiest Eye in the Sky Vince has ever played in his life.
Yeah, right.
Now it's a hard choice, because Nick could very easily just die to this, and then you don't have Eye. But I think you do that... No?
No, I think he's right, because when he eyes in the
Gets him onto
skies...
Would it get him on the point?
Well, it No, I don't think it does, but it removes the rerolls.
Oh,
like
sure. Yeah.
It makes this attack weaker. I think it's just... It's his best option. It's his best bet at making sure that it's his best bet that he can't kill both, right? Like I think still pretty likely to kill one, but
does Sweepy roll too many dice?
no, he gets the bonus dice from the bound because it's the same target. The thing that changed is he doesn't get the rerolls from being close.
Oh, right. Okay, right, because he didn't get outside of 3.
Yeah, he didn't get outside of 3,
Got
but he
it.
got outside of 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just not following the situation. Okay, yep.
Yeah. So Nick Fury tanked it. It looks like he took it looks like he should take no damage based on the dice, but he picked up his doodad.
No, there's 4 successes on Sweepy's side.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I miscounted. Yeah. 4 versus 3, so he's going to take 1, which that's perfect.
Yep.
And he is going to get pulled back in, so King T can double tap still, and the second attack will have the rerolls. But
double tapping Nick Fury, I think, is great for Vince, because then Spectacular gets an activation.
Definitely. And there's a serious chance now that Nick Fury lives. 6 dice reroll 2 against 4 dice reroll 1, needing to do 3 damage, I don't think is super likely.
I also kind of think if Spectacular lives, he can throw Luke Cage directly south, walk to the upper point, and win.
Yeah, it's a good call. I think you're probably right. Yeah. Wow. 6 dice reroll 2 against 4 dice reroll 1 is still. Oh no, I have flat damage in there. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like 45% chance. So he can still kill Nick, but it's sub coin flip now. Oh no, he has 2 left. Shit. So yeah, that's 65% chance.
I just don't think it matters.
No, he's spending Nick Fury. But yeah, I agree with you. I mean, now that Spectacular is allowed to live.
Oh, I guess Spectacular doesn't have the power to throw Cage.
I mean, I think if he just double walks up to the top, I don't think Fury can actually get over there because of the fact that it's on the Fisk thing. Yeah, right? Like literally just because of climb.
Nick Fury tanks the second attack.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, wow. He 3. Yeah, he takes 1 again. Lives on 1. Well, that's got to be the game then, right? I feel like even if Luke Cage can reach that thing up there.
Oh, and he didn't get the wild throw either.
It's over.
Yeah. Now it's Bears.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly close game. But yeah, I think because he lives now, Luke Cage simply cannot stop the win, because even if Luke Cage can actually get all the way over to that thing, he won't be able to stop Fury from scoring a point, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. How many? Okay. So here's what it is. Yeah.
So, players realized they agreed on the measurement and didn't need a judge. So King T is in range to get the bonus point, but it doesn't matter. I think Vince has identified that.
Wait, no, it does matter, because so if Luke Cage from right here, if Luke Cage, so Spectacular goes to the top Fisk and secures that, he gets 1 point.
Well, he gets 3 points.
Oh no, he gets 3 points.
4 points.
Well, he gets 4 points total.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and Sweepy can only get 4 points total.
Yes.
Like if Luke Cage walks to the dead extract, picks it up, and then walks back onto the point, he gets 4.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
he
still
gets
4-4.
a Fisk, or no, he gets 5, but it's still not enough because he gets a
Oh, yeah,
Fisk,
you're right.
2
Yeah.
extracts, and the bonus point.
Yep.
So it would be 17-19. So yeah, Vince would win. Yeah, if Vince does that, Vince would win, unless there's some line that
Yeah,
Luke
unless
Cage
there's
has
like
that I'm
Luke
not
can
seeing.
get to
But
that point, but I really don't think Walk Climb gets him there. But that would be the only thing.
yeah. I still win, Vince.
Yeah, well, like even if he finds a way to kill Nick Fury here, Spectacular can score 3 points on his own and still win.
Yeah.
So like all that needs to happen is Spectacular lives
Yep,
on
he
that
just web
Fisk.
swings, and yeah, I guess go on the other side of the Fisk since it's clearly you can be that, and make sure if Luke Cage has a gun in his pocket or something, he'll still won't be able to be shot. Yeah, he double walks over there, and I think that's game. Maybe 5.
I think
Vince
he
isn't getting
gave
5;
him
he's
a
getting
bonus
4
point
points.
as a courtesy.
He gave him a bonus point for free. Wow, Nick Fury is within 2 of everything at all times. But yeah, I think Sweepy's realizing it. Damn, that has been, it continues to be, I guess, an incredibly close game.
Yeah, I mean that was
Wow.
a fun close game because like Sweepy was definitely in the dominant position for most of that game, but like
Yeah.
it never snowballed so far that you couldn't see ways back into it, right?
Yeah.
I do think.
this is-
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, this is like the thing about scientific samples is that it is a very deceptively fast scoring extract. It really, like, every time I play samples, it's over pretty damn quick. And I think attrition teams on something like, even though like Fisk is a great shape for this Wakanda team, and also they have other things like M'Baku being immune to stun and stuff, this is like a really brutal combo of crises because it's so many points on the table. So
Yeah, samples also has like this weird rubber band mechanic to it as well, where like
Mhm.
sometimes if one of your 2 extract carriers gets dazed, it doesn't actually change the points you would score.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally.
And it keeps marching to the 16, kind of like you said. So like it's both fast and weirdly rubber bandy.
Yeah, and I think that like in a setup like this also, especially where like being pushed off a point can drop you a bonus point in addition to covering the secure, like the fact that Vince lost to Namor and Zemo really quickly is bad, but the fact that one of the models that lived is Spectacular is like huge, because Spectacular is kind of the part of this list that has the most agency over the points.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's
Mhm.
Namor and then Spectacular, but like,
Still,
you know, yeah, like if Zemo had lived but Spectacular had died early, I think Sweepy would have won this game comfortably. So
Spectacular is
Yeah.
definitely like part of the hidden secret sauce of this Shield list, where he's just an
Totally.
excellent model, right? He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah,
And
he
his
is really
ability to solve problems and, like you say, exert control over the secures and give you
Yeah.
reliable ways to deal with situations is a big part of all the games Vince won at CarlCon.
Totally.
The model's just good. He's just good at everything.
Sweepy, just go, well, at least go pick up the extra. Come on, man. What are you doing? Oh, he wants to kill him.
He wants violence. All right.
Damn, and that's a handshake. And it was a good time to handshake because Sweepy was 6 seconds away from clocking.
Hey, you got all that clock. You might as well use it.
Yeah, of course. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Where do you think Sweepy went wrong?
I mean, this is like hindsight. I'm not sure you would be able to identify it, but like I literally think it's that he needed to see killing Spectacular and or the grunts earlier as a higher priority than dealing with Zemo. I think killing Namor is correct.
Yeah,
Namor has the
totally.
leadership, and he got a big spike on Namor, and he should try to capitalize on it. That's how attrition teams win. But like, I think he needed to realize that like there was going to be a point in the game where if Zemo was still standing, it wouldn't matter that much.
Mhm.
And if Spectacular is still standing, he might be able to just kind of win on his own. So that would be my pick for what went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I mean, Vince, like also the ending of the game turned a lot just on the Shield agents tanking that throw,
For
which,
sure,
like, you
yes.
know, I mean, there's dice in both directions, as with all Marvel games, but like that was extremely close to going the other way at the end anyway. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I think that'll do it for this game. We do have one more of these coming at some point. So check back to the channel to see the finals of Vince going against Danny Modesto with Convocation.